Alright, how is everybody doing? My name is Caleb S. Holmberg, and today I'm going to be reviewing this little lovely. This is the Miadore Nintendo 64 controller. Some listings do not show a brand, so I'm sure they make these, I'm sure other brands make controllers identical to this one, but the one I happened to pick up from Amazon said brand was Miadore, so yeah, let's jump right in. So right off the bat, you can see that it's a lot different from the original N64 controller. Hold on, I'll just grab one of those. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. This is the original Nintendo 64 controller. Of course, I put the GameCube style joystick in there because that doesn't wear out so badly as the original. But as you can see, this one's got like the three-prong type layout, which I like. I know a lot of people don't like this, but I do. I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. But this is definitely a little more familiar looking to people now. Most people nowadays are used to a layout more like this. I actually got a 2-pack of these. I got the green one and the blue one because I thought they looked cool. I will post a link to these on Amazon in the description of the video. So today I'm gonna just play some Super Mario 64 and kind of talk about these controllers. I'll try both of them and see what happens. So I've got my Mario 64 here. Pop it in. And hopefully it works. Hooray! It works.
Mario. Hello.
Alright, so first impressions right away. Let's stretch Mario's nose out a little bit. It just feels really comfortable in your hands. Is that too loud? I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Yeah, this controller is just super ergonomic and it feels just super natural to hold. Like, I don't know. It'd definitely be more friendly for a beginner just getting into the N64 if you've never played it before. Of course, I started with this, and I usually will say that you should play the console with whatever controller was originally designed for it. Which I will say, I would say that about N64. I don't think these are as good as the original controllers. I really love these controllers, the original ones. If you put the GameCube style joystick in there. But this is good if you don't already have an original controller because it's a lot cheaper, I think, than getting the controller and then getting the GameCube style joystick to replace it. And getting the tools, well, you don't really need any tools, but getting getting the equipment is a little more expensive for the original controllers. So right away, this joystick is just great. I love it so much. Can't get enough. It's super responsive. There's hardly any dead zone to it. Like these ones here, I've had problems. It's not crazy like accurate. It just feels better, and I like it just because it's the original controller. And there's just something about it being the original controller that kind of makes the experience more authentic to me. But I do love this one too. The plastic shell is a little bit cheap feeling. Like it's not terrible. Like it feels like quality plastic. It's just you can't match the quality of the original controller. Because yeah, you can't. It just doesn't happen. But I do love this thing. So let's go inside the castle and see what's what. Now, one thing about this controller, and I know there's a lot of controllers out there. For example, there's the Hori mini pad or whatever that's called, and like the Brawler 64, which I do not possess because those are expensive. And I'm cheap. But we have two Z buttons, two Z triggers here, which is kind of weird, but you get used to doing it like that. I honestly wish you just had a just had a Z button on the left and just left it off on the right. that makes any sense, because on the original N64 controller, you're usually holding it like this, and the Z button's down here, and your left hand is there, which means, and you hardly ever use the L button. So I honestly would prefer having the Z button only on the left, because that would be a little bit more similar to what I'm used to with the original controller. But that's a very minor gripe. Now, one thing I will say, when I first bought these, I had to return them because one of them stopped, the joystick stopped registering the left and right directions, which that is a little bit of a concern to me. Like, the durability of these things and how long they last could be questionable, but I think they feel really good, and yeah, really, I'm gonna try these out for as long as I can, see how long they last. Hopefully they'll last longer than the other one that I got, that I had to return. So let's go do some sliding here. Yeah. I will say that if you're just getting into, I said before, if you're getting into N64 for the first time, if you're a new N64 player, if you've never done it before, these are a good way to go if you don't have that experience with the original controller. That's really kind of a, it seems like these would be good. Or you could go for like the Brawler 64 from, what's that company called? Retro Fighters. Those are, I've heard those are pretty good. For the HoriPad Mini is, no wait, yeah, mini pad. I can't remember what that thing's called for the life of me. But yeah, that one's I've heard is good. It's just, it's like the cheapest they are is like, I don't know, $60. So they're not exactly a dime a dozen. These ones are, I can't remember off the top of my head how much they were. Maybe like, I don't know, $20 a piece. They're not expensive, which you get what you pay for, is kind of what I say. But, oh, save and continue. So, why don't we try the other, this green one. Pause the game. Sometimes weird things happen when you unplug N64 controllers and plug them back in while the game's going, but apparently not today. That's good. So this one seems just as good. Like, I don't know, I really do like these controllers. Oh, you know what? Let's go downstairs. Let's go down and see what how Wario's doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, and of course the N64 obviously was not very strong, very well known for its 2D games, two-dimensional platformers. But you got like your Kirby 64, Yoshi's Island, Mischief Makers. Those you'd all be using the control pad here, and it feels like a pretty good D-pad. It's not like the original. I think the original N64 controller has a great D-pad, which so that would be definitely something to consider. What type of games you're going to be playing? Hey Toad, how's it going? Ah, who cares about Toad? But wait, I'm in the wrong room. I wanted to say hi to Wario. Where is he? Alright. Kind of running out of things to say here. I think I've said all that I'm gonna say about this controller. It's a good controller. Yeah, if you're adventurous and willing to take a risk for a really good feeling controller, then I would say this is good. Because it's a great, it feels great to play with. It could end up breaking down on you. I had one breakdown. One of them, I had these two same type ones before, and one of them, the green one, broke just from standard use, which is a little bit, you know, I said before, and I'll say it again, a little bit of a concern. So yeah, you just take note of that, and honestly, I would say the first way I would choose to go is with the original, just because it's the original, and really, the original is the way to go when it comes to playing Nintendo games. Go with the original controller for whatever system it is. Well, I guess I'll just see if I get some Bowser spins going here. Those are usually a pretty good test. I'll try and do some backwards long jumps. I've tried this controller with backwards long jumps before, and it seems actually pretty good. Ouch, I'm getting burned here. This is pretty disgraceful. But, alright, let's see if we can get to Bowser here. Apologies, I'm not the greatest at this game. I'm no speedrunner. I can get by, but, you know, I didn't really grow up with this game either. Like, I was kind of in that generation, kind of that awkward, early 2000s. I was more of a GameCube guy myself. But N64 is great. Oh, shoot, I'm dying. Okay. Alright, Bowser. You're going down, man. Whoa. Phew. Alright, I'm feeling it. This is gonna be it. This is the one. Alright. Coins. Oh dear. There we go. Uh-oh. Sliding. Oh man. Well. Yeah. This is definitely not one of my better games of Mario 64, for sure. Come on, Mario, get up there. What's your problem, dude? You're slowing down, you're lagging. Uh-oh. Let's go. This is a speed run, let's go. Oh man, I'm gonna have to wait for this to ascend. Uh-oh. Hey, that was pretty lucky. Uh-oh. Well, who am I kidding? There's no luck here. This is all pure skill. 100% genuine skill. Like, if you see me dying, that's no accident. I'm just doing that on purpose. Alright, well. Alright, it's a Bowser anyway. Now, if I can actually beat him, that remains to be seen. This is going to be this controller's trial by fire. And literally, I mean fire. Like, I mean, look at this place. Alright, Mario, don't get dizzy here. Well, Bowser spins seem to work pretty good. Man, why does he do that? Since when can Bowser do that? Apparently since now. Since this personalized copy of Mario 64. No, he's done it in every Mario 64, but think about it. Does Bowser ever disappear and reappear in any other games? I don't understand it. No, this guy's got skills. Bowser's one tough dude. He can do a lot of stuff you wouldn't believe. And I can't seem to get this guy aimed in the right direction. Man. Got to work on my aim. Alright, this is it. Nope. Oh, there he goes. Zoomed out. Oh, he's running now. That's scary. Alright. Alright, this is it right here. There we go. That's right, Mario. Here we go! Alright. Yes, it can be that you've lost. Alright. Well, that went pretty good. I guess this controller is worth it after all. Well, that depends on whether it breaks or not. Alright, well, I gotta get downstairs, or upstairs, and do some backwards long jumps, and then we'll see how this really works. Oops. The old doing a ground pound when you want to do a long jump routine. That's a very, not a very skilled thing to do. Shows what kind of a speedrunner I am. Alright, let's go upstairs. Woo. See if I can take this shortcut. Yep. That's not much of a shortcut. Probably more of a waste your time cut. Alright. Try this. Other way, Mario. Nope, no luck there. Nope. I can only get this like once in a blue moon. There we go. That was not the greatest. I didn't clip through the wall. But, you get the point. It's pretty good for backwards long jumps. Not that I'm very good at backwards long jumps. So, this controller is a pretty good controller. Yeah, if you are in the N64, I highly recommend this thing. It's a nice controller, and it's pretty cheap, so it's not too big of an investment. Yeah, and it's just super responsive, and yeah, it just feels a lot better. Like if you got the original controller, I would recommend this. Well, actually no, if you got the original controller, I'd recommend the GameCube style joystick. But if you'd rather have something with a more traditional layout, then I would recommend this one. This one's actually, I was pleasantly surprised by this thing. Anyway, I guess that concludes our video, the review of this Hori, no, not Hori, this would be, I would be broke if I'd bought the Hori pad, but this Miadore N64 controller for the N64. Thank you for watching, everyone, and you all have a great day.